Kyle Korver is almost 40 years old now, but he could totally still be playing basketball. Not only is he known as one of the best teammates ever, but his shooting skills are really good for winning games. The crowd cheers when he makes shots. The truth is, Kyle Korver never said he was done playing basketball. So why isn't he playing? The answer is way bigger than just basketball. In this video, we'll see how he beat the odds when he was picked really late in the draft and what really happened to Kyle Korver. Hey, it's Casey. Welcome to AM Hoops. Hit subscribe for 5 videos every week, always posted at 5 p.m. Eastern Time. This is another feature Friday. But for the second day in a row, I want to thank 2 of our newest members, Matt Gabriel and Bezo Diaz, who just became members last week. So Kyle Korver, this was actually one of the sadder stories, and I didn't even think it would be. The fact that he's choosing not to play right now and he could come back on some team before the playoffs is cool because I'm really going to cheer for this guy. And first, yes, he could still be playing, and that's important because without that, what happened to Kyle Korver would just be he got old and couldn't play anymore. But actually, he was an all-star player and the 11th best three-point shooter ever. That seemed impossible when he started playing in 2003. You know, LeBron James, Dwyane Wade, Carmelo, Anthony, Chris Bosh, all the way down to number 51 was Kyle Korver, some white guy from Iowa who played really well at a small college called Creighton. It's crazy, though, how much basketball talent is in Kyle's family. His mom once scored 74 points in a high school game. He's one of 4 brothers, and every single one of them played college basketball. Kyle grew up in a small town where religion and family were the most important things, but basketball was always around too. As a new player, no one thought he would make a big difference, but he quickly showed his skills. He was invited just days before All-Star Weekend to the three-point shooting contest. Dude got really hot. His superstar teammate, Allen Iverson, was cheering him on. Kyle made 18 three-pointers, including his last 9 shots in a row. That performance made everyone in the league notice him. And for the next 16 years, Korver proved he was worth it in 2 ways, as a shooter and as a good teammate. He was traded around the league as a valuable player or sometimes as an extra piece to deals on 6 different teams, including the Jazz twice. His big moments include in 2005, he set the Sixers record for most three-pointers made. In 2010, he set the record for best three-point shooting percentage in a season at 54%. In 2014, he passed the NBA record for most games in a row and he was an all-star in 2015, showing he's not just a shooter, but all those things are just numbers. To really understand Korver's talent, it's about the big moments, the announcer says, and that is why they sell out this building every night to come see this man shoot the basketball. And the comparison I'm going to make right now is to Stephen Curry. And I'm not saying that Korver's game is as good as Steph Curry's, not at all, but they're both amazing three-point shooters and great people. Steph actually won the Good Sportsmanship Award in 2011, and Korver won it 4 years later. Both of those guys could probably win it like every single year. Yes, that award doesn't get much attention, but I love a pro athlete who doesn't act like they're better than everyone else. It's crazy to me that someone that rich and that famous can also be really down to earth, but I don't want to make it sound like he never missed a shot or had a bad day. In fact, one really sad moment might be directly connected to why he's not playing now. On the court, though, his worst bad streak was in 2015-16. In late December, Korver made just 5 shots out of 33 tries, including only 2 out of 27 from three-point range. In January, he had a game where he missed all 6 shots, finishing that season shooting just 42% from the field. It was fair to wonder, is Korver done at 34 years old? After that season, he was traded to Cleveland, and while they did try to win a championship, the saddest moment of his life happened about a month before the playoffs. Korver's mom texted him and called to explain that his youngest brother Kirk had his organs failing and he needed to rush home. The family, including Kyle, went to the hospital just as Kirk was put at number 1 on the liver transplant waiting list. But suddenly, before the transplant could happen, Kirk's body couldn't handle it anymore and he died. Kyle's other brother, Clayton, explained that heartbreaking moment. Getting to sit around his bed together as he passed was really healthy, really good. And we just got to sit around him and say, we love you. We're proud of you. You're a good brother. You're a good man. And you can go. There's a before and after, but you always have 4 sons. We love you, Mom and Dad. We love you, Kirk. I wanted to honor my parents because when things happen like this, there's a lot of questions. I just want them to know that they are so good. Kyle somehow came back to the Cavs 7 days after Kirk died. A few weeks before the playoffs, Korver scored 30 points that season and was still helping the team, but Cleveland lost in the finals, so he was traded back to the Jazz for the 2019 season and played for the Bucks last year. Now, today, instead of playing, Kyle is spending time with the family he's made with his wife, Juliet. And I can't help but think that Kirk dying made him want to treasure every moment because now Kyle has 3 kids of his own. An article on ESPN said that Kyle would talk with his family if he does decide to play for a team later this year, with family being so important. Korver is also one of the most socially aware players, past or present. Late last year, the Bucks refused to play a game in the bubble, reacting to the social justice movement in Wisconsin, and Korver was all in on that protest. He said, I just sat there in my chair with tears running down my face, and I'm looking at my jersey that says Black Lives Matter, and I'm just like, what are we doing? Look at this dude's Instagram, and there are no fancy outfit pictures or look at me workout videos. It's get out and vote, then Black Lives Matter, then clean. Water for poor countries and Suicide Prevention Day. This guy is really committed to using his fame and money to help other people. So what happened to Kyle Korver? It's not that he can't play. He's almost 40, but he made 42% of his 3-pointers at last year with the Bucks. I just think he's realized, especially through these last kind of painful years of his career, what's more important than the game, family, and making the world a better place.